Let's paint a picture. You're in your car and you're hangry. Like, I'm about to chew my steering wheel hangry. You're going through a town you've never been to before and you see two restaurants. One of them's got tumbleweeds, crickets, and a few cars in the parking lot. The other one, it looks like it's hosting a family reunion with doggy bags and actual smiles. So which one do you pick? Well, unless you're trying to lose a bet, you're heading straight for the crowd. You don't know the food is good, but you assume it is because other people are there. And that, my friends, is social proof. And whether you're choosing tacos or technology, it's one of the most potent forces in human decision-making. Psychologists have a fancy name for it. They call it normative social influence. Marketers call it testimonials. And smart companies, they just call it sales rocket fuel. The rest of you, well, you're just telling people to trust you, like it's still 1997 and your AOL away message says, BRB, being authentic. Look, Robert Cialdini broke this down as far back as 1984. Yes, 1984. We've had decades to figure this out, and yet somehow, testimonials are still missing from half of your websites. Ken Blanchard gave us raving fans, Peter Shankman gave us zombie loyalists, and you gave us an About Us page that nobody really reads. Meanwhile, Starbucks casually says we're giving baristas Sharpies again on an earnings call, and Sharpie's parent company got fan mail they didn't even ask for. That's called free PR via social proof. You can't buy that kind of love unless you're a puppy. The companies that get it, well, they work for their testimonials. They collect them, curate them, and flaunt them like a badge of honor. Want some real-life examples? Basecamp. Their user stories are basically TED Talks with bullet points. Slack, they turned IBM's testimonial into a mic drop with 350,000 employees behind it. Glossier, their fans don't write reviews, they write love letters. Casper, no store, no problem, just wall-to-wall raves from people who now sleep like rocks. Salesforce, they get testimonials live at Dreamforce and recycle them into everything short of branded coffee cups. Monday.com, they back it up with metrics. Not we're great, but we saved you 9.2 hours this week and you didn't even have to call your cousin Steve for help. Here's the point. You don't need more copy. You need more voices, specifically the voices of people who've used your stuff and lived to tell the tale. Because if your customers aren't telling your story, well then, you're not really telling a story at all. You're just whispering into the void. And that, my friends, means you're on mute. For the rest of this story, join me over on Substack.